Hello, everyone. This is Andy Darty, and hope everyone is having a wonderful year. Today's topic that we're going to talk about is going to be, what does the future hold? And obviously, none of us know exactly what the future holds. What will this coming year be like? Will it be like 2001? It started off as a pretty ordinary year. And then, of course, we all know the tragedies of 9/11 that shocked the world and changed America forever. Or maybe it's going to be a hopeful year like 1990. 1990 was a really good year, and that was the year that the Cold War was beginning to wane and the Iron Curtain was starting to come down. Germany started to reunite, and religious freedom was spreading across Europe. We all love stories, so I'm actually going to start with a story that John F. Kennedy used to love to tell on the campaign trail. He told the story of Colonel Davenport. He was a Connecticut congressman, and one day back in 1780, the sky over Hartford, Connecticut started to darken ominously, and the representatives started looking out and seeing the sky that was darker than they'd ever seen before at midday. And there was a clamor for immediate adjournment. But Davenport rose and said, "The day of judgment is either approaching or it is not. And if it is not, there is no cause for adjournment. But if it is, I choose to be found doing my duty." And he called for candles to be brought. Today, we have our own issues with darkness, and it's easy to get discouraged or even fearful about the future. I personally struggle with worry myself from time to time, and the Lord's been working on me with regard to that. But thankfully, as Christians, we do know that our ultimate future is bright. Philippians 1:6 says, "I am convinced and confident of this very thing, that he who has begun a good work in you will continue to perfect and complete it until the day of Christ Jesus, the time of his return." So, to add a little humor to this topic, I want to share an anecdote from Corrie ten Boom. Just to remind you, she was a Dutch woman who lived during World War II, and she and her family were helping Jews escape, the prison camps and the concentration camps and the Holocaust. And she and her family were caught, and they were sent to a Nazi concentration camp. But she survived. Now, Ten Boom would really have cause to be apprehensive about the future, but she once shared this funny anecdote, and it comes from 1962 when a recording company expert said this: "We don't think the Beatles will do anything in their market or the music industry. Guitar groups are on their way out." So, pretty humorous. And what she said in response to that is, never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. We can't trust the experts. We know that people don't know the future. And even though, horoscopes may predict something, they're clueless. Meteorologists struggle to predict tomorrow's weather. But our loving Father in heaven knows the future, and we can trust him. And that's really the message today that I have for you, to encourage and uplift you. We don't know what the immediate future holds, but we do know our Father in heaven. And his word says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah also wrote Lamentations, where he praised God because of his great love and his compassion. And he said, "His mercies are new every morning." So I want to end this video with a blessing, two blessings to you actually, to uplift you. I have an Irish heritage, so I thought I'd share one of my favorite blessings, which is the traditional Irish blessing. And it just says, "May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand." And the other blessing I want to share with you comes from the Apostle Paul in his writings in Romans. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him." So I just leave you with these words. May God bless you until we meet again. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube page, and follow me on Facebook. Have a wonderful day.